yeah, they're gonna give me the money. Yay, my brother's gonna get buried. And the rest of the money is going to us, so. Okay, hey guys, I can't really see, but I made a video on Instagram. I did put up a GoFundMe. I did briefly talk about things on my Instagram. If you have not, please click the beacons link in my bio. Please share the GoFundMe. Tag this to as many celebrities, content creators that you can. I did say, like, I know my social media reputation is not good, but if you can, please help me and my mom bury my brother and help us attain a secure housing, stable housing. We are in the process of trying to raise the money to buy a house. So just as much as you make any other videos go viral, please help this one go viral, please. Tag anyone who could help. Click the beacons link in my bio. Anybody who leaves negative comments will be blocked, will be deleted. Any negative comments will be blocked and deleted. It takes 2 seconds to be kind to someone. I know there are a lot of people who are wishing and hoping. I don't have stable housing. We are not in a safe place right now, and we would need to obtain a stable house and a place to live. If you can, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to those who do support, as I please beg, because you guys, as much as my other videos can go viral, please help this one go viral. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Anything helps. If you can't donate, please share. I would appreciate it. God bless you. Who shall not be named, that makes videos about me online, that lives around here. So that's why I was like, I seen her too. Like, she literally pretended like she didn't see me. Like, weird. So yeah. And we are all the way on the west side, mind you. And my mom was gonna go to my grandma's, but my grandma's is like in the South Valley. We're all the way on the west side. And like, yeah, people are saying like, grow up, get over it. Like, imagine being a teenager, not being able to do things, and then being told that you can't sleep all day. Like, what do you expect a teenager to do? I'm not supposed to be the adult. You are. And this is a thing that I've never understood. And now looking back on it, ability to be feeding the family and paying the bills when you're the one that chose to have children, right? You're the one who chose to have children. So you're the one that's supposed to be responsible of the bills. Why is it my responsibility? That's crazy. To ask teenagers for your parents to be like, Like, you know what's funny?
There's something that you need to know.
This so-called person that does not know how to manage money was able to pull off a feat of paying for a room because you thought you did something you didn't do, and I still had money to get a place.
Another detective took photos.
You can laugh all you want in the comment section.
There's a coffee shop around the corner. How did you like me? I lost blood for everything.
You didn't do anything, so.
I went to the ER, like, took care of it. When did you two start dating?
Try again. It's not working.
I couldn't believe you.
I'm working. I'm still not gonna mention it. No matter what you try to do, I'm not gonna mention it.
Ask you to, do things in the bedroom that you don't want to do.
It's not all about you.
To be city applying to be a girlfriend instead of a job. Watch till the end.
Hey guys, I'm applying to be Justin Brooks' girlfriend. Here's my application. I'm shooting my shot, so here goes nothing, I guess. This is him. Obviously, he has no girlfriend from what I know of. And yeah, here goes nothing. The more facts of why I would make a good girlfriend is that I love to cook. I have a great personality. I'm 5'3". I'm gonna be 26 in June. I have brown eyes with some blue in them. And then in the morning, they transported me over to this other place and they gave me breakfast because I was like, oh, I'll go get something. And she was like, well, we can give you a breakfast while you wait because, you know, we have to do the discharge papers. You gotta wait. And I was like, okay. So then they discharged me and then I went straight to Taco Bell and had a bean and beef burrito supreme. So, yeah. Like, I'll be positive and then you'll start saying negative stuff. Like, you keep typing peanut butter crotch. Do you have a peanut butter crotch? Is that why you keep repeating it all the time? Because you must love peanut butter crotch so much. And yell at nobody and say that they put glue in her PUSSY. Because what? Who in their right mind says somebody shoved glue up there? I have never understood why someone would literally suggest to somebody work a 9-to-5 job. I would never push or tell someone to like get a job or be like, you gotta work. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You ain't know I get down when they get down. Hey, baby, I'm a player.
All right, time to send them the pound down.
So, hi Abby. Struggling and like you're broke. I'm sorry. And those who can't donate genuinely, I understand if you're struggling and going through something. But don't sit here and act like a 9-to-5 job is literally making you money when you can't even afford to donate to someone. That is so crazy to me that I'm the one that gets in trouble and then they say, well, you gotta go. Because you're not supposed to be filming people there. I did not consent to the filming. Because that's what I literally marked down. It's like if media goes in there, no filming of me whatsoever anywhere. Because I don't want people to know where I'm at. I can't move because I don't have anywhere to move. Where am I going to move to? Hello? Like, you can't be filming people. Because you can get kicked out for that. It's not a victim thing. If other people do not want to be on camera, the lady behind me could have said something to her and said, hey, don't film me because I'm right behind her. You cannot be filming people there. They said no filming people. Other people cannot film other people. That is cause for you to get kicked out. But because I don't want to see people get put out, I don't say anything. And plus, because it'll affect me and I'll get put out. So I just don't say anything. Where am I going to go? You said then leave. Where? To the street so I can sleep outside? Because that's the only place that I have. I cannot leave anywhere. And I forgot to mention that to her too. Leave. Okay, I'll go sleep on the streets. You would love to see that. So my mom could have a heart attack because I left. Like, if the rules are no filming, there is no filming. That doesn't mean that a tenant needs to get up and leave because someone's filming. I shouldn't have to leave. These people should follow the rules. Rules are rules. And if they're not going to hold everyone to a standard that they hold me to, well, then it's frustrating because there's people with cameras that are video calling other people, talking to people on cameras. But if I did that, all of a sudden I'm filming, oh, there could be people in the background. Like, if I'm not allowed to be on social media, why are other people allowed to? Like, people recording, filming, taking pictures on the bus. But I recorded one little video, which was nobody. It was just driving through. And, oh, well, you can't film. If you get caught, you're going to get kicked off the bus. But other people have special privileges to film and record and take pictures and videos. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. It's so annoying. And I shouldn't have to get up and leave. So I have to endure it because that's the only place I have. That's like That's like you could get up and move if you wanted to. I can't get up and move if I wanted to. I don't have money. I don't have another place, so I can't get up. So I can't get up. I shouldn't have to. Like, yeah, I'm an adult, but I don't have the means to get up and go anywhere. Why don't you? Never mind. If I tell you that, then I'm not even gonna say I was gonna get up and tell you to go do something, but no, I better not. Like, are you guys okay? Because it doesn't seem like it. I'm just not. But anyways, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'll just be respectful. If the rules are no filming, it's no filming. It's not get up and go if someone's filming you. That's not what their rules are. Their rules are strict. If they're telling me no filming, then why are other people allowed to film? Like, walk by and film me in my bed? Like, I'm sorry, or take pictures of me? That is not okay, considering the fact that there are a plethora of people that could be there for safety reasons. They could be there because they're fleeing a domestic situation, and you literally have them in the background. If someone sees any little thing in the background and they're actively looking for someone, they can find out because of the background of stuff. You have to be considerate of other people, not just me. And plus, it's a HIPAA violation. They can't give people any information. So when they don't give people information, like you call, say so there, they can't tell you. It's a HIPAA violation. But how else are people going to find out you're there if someone takes a picture and sees you in the background? If someone's fleeing a domestic situation, of course. You know? No one would know if anyone's anywhere. That's like doxing. And then if people find out I'm somewhere because that photo or that video gets out, then that doesn't help my situation. Which I forgot to tell that person, which I'm going to have to message them and let them know that someone filmed me there and that's not allowed. And tell them about the other stuff too, because, yeah, I need to advocate for myself. You know, because of the whole situation. And I didn't do it because of that. My mom said I didn't do that, and she addressed it, and you took the words and you made it seem like that's what it was. It sounded very robot-ish. It sounded very AI-ish because no one talks, and she would lick it. That sounds so stupid.
Sophia put peanut butter on her crotch. To her, she would lick it. Okay? Mom, stop.
No one talks, and she would lick it. That sounds so stupid. Like, I have never heard anyone talk that slow and sound like that. People do not talk like that.
Sophia put peanut butter on her crotch. To her, she would lick it. Okay? Mom, stop.
Obesity is gonna sue the shelter for defamation.
And it makes me feel energetic.
God bless America.
The seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the deluxe bundle. Get the faster motor.
Whose fault is that? Not my fault.
The step counter.
I was out all day,
Remote.
busy, doing important things. I didn't call the cops on myself. They said somebody called the cops. And because the cops showed up, that's what happened. Why are you blaming me for someone else using police to harass me and then say I tried to harm myself? And so they said I'm too mental to say, you know what? I'm not even going to explain it to you. It's a lawsuit. That's defamation. You cannot deny someone a place to sleep because of their mental health.
That's only a brainstem reflex.
And they wonder why people's mental health is so jacked up. Like, it just doesn't... The stupidest question I heard in my life is like, why? Why'd you do it? Bruh. Sometimes social media is comical. You just gotta laugh. Well, why are you asking why someone does something? It's most likely a common factor. Like I already explained. And the thing is like I didn't even plan it. I just went somewheres. I did some work, some important stuff I had to do. Some stuff happened. Everything was like building up. It just was building up. It was building up. And so I passed Walgreens. I didn't even. Then I forgot. I was like, oh, because I was looking for a Walgreens. And I was like, oh, I passed it. And so I came back. I bought that. And I popped them like candy. Like, that's what I did. I drink this thing. She's like, it's nasty. It wasn't really nasty because I tried to convince myself it tastes like chocolate because the consistency was kind of chocolatey, but it was a black sludge. I don't know what it was. Thankfully, that's that Mustang I saw in the marketplace for sale. I think it's 1990. That's the one that I saw in the marketplace for sale. Anyways, so I drank it. Luckily, I didn't have to have my stomach pumped because I looked online. That's horrible. And while you're awake, they stick a tube down you and they give you this drink. So it's a long tube with like a point. And they gave me 2 cups. They were like, you have to drink both of this. So I was like, I'll just get it down because if it's nasty, I have to. It's to get the toxins out of your body if you take too much medicine. So I drank that. It tasted kind of like chocolate, but then the consistency was not good at the end. So I almost threw up, but then she's like, you have to hold it down. So I held it down. It wasn't as nasty, but afterwards, yeah. So, I mean, there's a reason I'm still here, I guess. Oh. They were like, oh, well, we'll just let you sleep. But I was like, no, I better get out. So they discharged me. She was gonna let me sleep, but I was like, no, I need to go.
I do have a job, yes. But only part-time. But at least I'm not like Tofupa, who sits on her lazy ass all day, probably collecting social security money like Chris Chan. I'm up at 6 a.m. because I've got some business to do.
When all they're trying to do is come here to work for a better life, while you sit there being lazy, thinking that everything should be handed to you. You are working as a housemaid or a housekeeper because you can't get a real job. Literally don't like the fact that someone is doing better than you. You're mad that I can stay home and make videos and get paid for it while your ass has to go mop floors. Why should I have to be brought down to people's level? I shouldn't have to settle for a 9-to-5 job. I don't have to. That's why some of y'all are going to be mopping floors till you're 90. It shouldn't be totally honest. Isn't that good point? Some of y'all are really going to be mopping floors till you're 90. I can imagine y'all as 90-year-olds just like, may I help you? May I take your order? Yes, a Big Mac. And what would you like? At 90 years old. On oxygen.
Call it off, but you wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call. Baby, you can kiss 100 boys and bars. Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Cliche. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little love and I just need a little air. Think I'm gonna call it off, even if you call it love. I just wanna love someone who calls me baby. You can kiss 100 boys in bars, shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the
It stemmed from bullying because people called me fat when I wasn't. So I took it out on myself because what do you do? So I took it out on myself. And I was close to 400 pounds in high school. I didn't do anything to lose the weight. And I just kept, and then I lost 100 pounds because I didn't eat for a whole week in the hospital, and when I went home I couldn't hold down foods because it would come back up because I had a surgery for a skin infection that I had, and that made it difficult. It was during the summer, so when I had to go out in the heat, that didn't it was just horrible. It was just horrible. So anyways, then it was just crazy. So then it was a lot. And he called me to his room and he's like, do you know you're a fat cow and you need to lose some weight? But at the time he had been planning to take all of us to the gym because he's like, we should all go to the gym. I'll get a gym membership and we can all go. And my brother was at the age where he can go because, they don't allow underage. But he was at the age where he could go and he wanted to go to the gym. And I'm like, cool, yeah, let's go to the gym. My dad said that to me. He told me that when I was 16. And so I was like, cool, yeah, let's go to the gym. I was so excited and then we never went. It was rough times. But, yeah.
Catching COVID-13
in Korea, and I really didn't want to have to give up and tell my side of the story. There's two sides to every story, whatever. I really was just trying to protect everybody's peace.
Tophaichu getting every last drop of soup.
So hey guys, I do have a green screen on in the background for reasons, but I did get diagnosed with major depression and PTSD. Last night was hard because I had a dream about my brother and I woke up and I just wish he was here. As many of you know, my brother was murdered. We did everything together and it's hard. I'm going through a lot, I just feel so abandoned. It's a lot that I'm dealing with that people don't understand. I'm not okay. My brother's not alive. I just wish he was here. I try my best to be a good person and it doesn't work out. I would never hurt anyone like this or do anything to anyone, and for people to think that I would is crazy. I already go through enough in my life to cause other people problems. I don't know how to process. You know, it's like I'm doing okay, I'm doing fine, and then I have these dreams, and it hurts. We did everything together. He made sure that we had something to do, always, you know. And with him not being here, it's difficult. Like, I was going through it last night. I was like so depressed. You know, it's just one thing after another. It was just stuff that I have to deal with that I can't even, you know, I don't think this is real life sometimes, and I can't even understand it or process it myself. You know, there's so much going on that it's just like, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't know, you know. It just feels like I get punished. Like I get blamed. Like, you know, things happen. I try so hard, but, you know, it's just like, why? You know, I would never do that to someone. Why would you do that to somebody? Why would you? I just wish my brother was here, you know. I just wish I didn't have to go through all of this. You know, people just see things on social media, they just think everything's okay, but it's not. Yeah, I could be happy one minute and then the next minute be like totally, like, I'm distraught. Like, I try to tell myself this isn't real life, but, you know, I don't believe this is reality. It's not reality. It's not reality. What kind of world? I had to live without my brother, and I can't do it. It's hard. Like, the more I'm happy about things, and then, you know, something happens, and I feel guilty for even being here. ChatGPT did diagnosing. Get it braided. It's too expensive. I don't got money. Like, I literally have to wait for the GoFundMe to process. He went to Iraq. I don't know. I think he fought in the war. He said he's a veteran. I don't know this guy. He just asked us if we want to talk about one time. And I think I know why. Because he was trying to pick me up. I don't know what's with these men here. If I graduated 2012, what would this year be? Somebody explain. The reunion. And what are they doing? Planning the reunion. Thank you. The 10-year reunion, which I'm not going to. I have nothing to talk to those people about. Nothing. What am I going to be like, yeah, I'm a social media influencer that has 130,000. No thank you. I'm sorry.
Tophia's Latin Dance.
Tophia having flashbacks.
I'm sorry, okay. I don't know. Gets it came in the mail, guys. So we are going to try the hair wax. So you get 3 colors. Get red, gold, green, blue, violet, and gray. I'm going to be seeing if I can mix the gold and the red together, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'll come back and show you like working on my hair.
Having product and stuff, and then I have gloves, so yeah.
I'll be back. So I put a product in my hair and I use this curl enhancing smoothie by Shea Moisture.
And I applied a generous amount of it in my hair. Now I'm gonna wait until my hair is like 70% dry because I was watching a tutorial or something, and this girl said she waited till hers was 70% dry because it's more vibrant. So I'm gonna let it dry and then come back and show you what I'm gonna do next.
So I'm going to open the red and try the red first, and then I'm gonna try to do an ombre effect and see how it looks. So I got the red in my hair, so I'm going to just scrunch in the bottom, the gold, and see how that looks with the gold scrunched into the bottom, and I will come right back. As you can see, my curls are really defined. So I'm taking this gold, I'm taking a little bit of it because
I don't know what, and I'm running it throughout the wet.
Hope you guys like this, and I will tag the company below. Bye guys. You know, and maybe from relatives too, like from my uncle and stuff, but you know, going into fights, you know, I don't know. I just tend to isolate myself and not make friends because it's too much. And sometimes some people feels like they're a burden when they're not. But for me personally, it's drama. It's just too much, and it's something that I can't handle. Because, like, in some instances, some people have put things on me that I'm like, I don't have control over. That's your thing, okay? That's not mine. So, like, you know, like, respectfully, I don't got anything to do with any of that. You know, like, figure that out, fix that out, and not run from it and deal with it. Because running from it, you're gonna be running your whole life. It's like when I think of things, I think of like that scene from like Forrest Gump where he just kept running and running and running, and he never people handle and solve their problems. You could run from it for the rest of your life, or you can handle it head on and stop letting people affect you. You know, right? Like, people affect me, and I have to realize to stop letting people affect me, but it does hurt. Like, when you make friends and you care so much, and then your friends do something that hurts you, it affects you. You can't control because you have emotions. You get mad, you get sad, you get angry, you get all of these things. But I've seen with my online friends that I haven't even met, but, you know, things affect them, and it's just like, they take it out on people, and it's just like, you're having a bad day, so you're taking it out on me, or something happened to you, and somehow it's my fault. Okay. I don't have time to be doing things, going out on my way, doing stuff to people. Like, I'm trying to get a place to live. Like, if people want to think I'm a shitty friend, then I can't, you know, that's something you need to heal from your trauma instead of trying to push people away. You gotta be joking, man. I just found out that the word nega, which is like that word that a lot of Koreans, K-pop stars use in their lyrics. Like, someone's like, oh, it means you. And then I saw in the comments that someone says it means me. That it literally means the N-word. They're literally calling black people the N-word. Because he then followed up with a song that BTS said, where they're like, nega, and then it says, that's what I call black people. I don't understand Korean, right? I do sing some songs in Korean, like I have seen the English lyrics to some of those songs, but I did not know they had a song that had that lyric in there. That is so disappointing because I love BTS. Like, what? And he says that they use nega as a joke towards black people. That it is true, that it is the N-word.
Hi everyone, I'm Korean, and I just want to let you guys know that it's a lie when K-pop fans say that their idols aren't saying the N-word in their songs. In a lot of K-pop songs, you'll hear the word nega, which fans will tell you means you. However, Koreans almost never use that word to mean you, and instead they say 당신 instead. Nega is a running joke for Koreans because they think it's funny that they can say that word to mean the N-word, but they can just tell foreigners, oh, we mean you, we're saying you. If you look at how the word is used in context, it becomes clear that it's used in a derogatory way. Because if you take this song by BTS, you can see here they use nega, then they follow that with nahante, which means that's what I, irom means call, and andoe means black people. So that word, that's what I call black people. So if you're a K-pop fan, please hold your idols accountable so we can hopefully put an end to this practice of idols putting in this Korean in-joke just to make fun of and degrade Americans who are none the wiser.